as to your question about crypto, the agency is really just looking out for investors, and many of these tokens, not trying to prejudge anyone, but many of these tokens have the attributes of securities. They're raising money from the public, and the public is anticipating profits based upon the efforts of others. And so we've brought a number of actions. We're trying to work with the various crypto platforms, the exchanges, the lending platforms to come in, get registered, find where we can to adjust our rule set to get the investor protection for the public.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works.
Much love
to those who purchased the Three Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. And remember, the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. Plus, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. And that is so important because, guys, we are getting close to that main event. And then also, much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And right now, we are having a slight pullback. Do not forget, guys, CME opens tonight, and we know it's going to move the market. And then plus, once the stock market opens, if yields stay at 1.9, guys, stocks and cryptos are going to take a big hit. So I'm definitely letting you know, even though we have open interest, these yield rates are going to bring down asset prices. And we know because we are in crypto, we're still in that speculation phase. And that's what I want to go over, guys. Every time we see Gary Gensler, he's always asked, when is regulation coming in? Which cryptos are a security and not a security? We all know they already have the answer. Remember, all this is scripted. This is all a movie. And because the masses doesn't have an invested interest, none of this money is protected. So if you're looking at Bitcoin and crypto, this sets up for the biggest hack. This sets up for them to drain crypto and nobody really cared. And we know on all these exchanges in their disclosures, they tell you this. That's the reason why you want to make sure you're keeping your money off of the exchanges going into this great event that we know the Fed has to pull off. If you're going to raise rates, stop QE, and roll off this balance sheet, guys, it's going to destroy the global economy. We know what the Fed wants to do, but it's going to be controlled. The easy way to control it is that you have almost a $2 trillion sitting on the sidelines in crypto, not including all the dark trading. I'm talking about it's way more than what we see. And when I first started, I used to do a lot of videos on dark trading. All this money behind the scenes moving. Gary Gensler has been kicking this regulation can down the road with XRP. All this is part of a movie to keep pushing this back for something bigger. And I feel like this quarter we're going to find out. It's going to be right at the time when they're about to raise interest rates, distract the masses, run the money in the back door so they can build a fourth industrial revolution. Remember, the sheep could care less about crypto. They could drain it to zero. They are not going to be affected. I just want to make sure we keep that in the back of our mind. Now, guys, again, CME opens tonight. So we know it always swings the market. And then we get another swing once the stock market opens. So do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC, plus we have the Fed. Do not keep your eye off of the Fed repo. We know they're manipulating these yields, but they let them jump on Friday. And then plus Grayscale. We saw the Grayscale whale come in. Like I told you, make sure you're watching them. They laid down $4 billion on Friday. You have to keep your eye on grayscale because it's always going to let us know which way the market is going. Now, I'm not your financial advice, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But guys, majority of these cryptos move together. And right now, as I'm doing this video, all the tokens that are connected to the metaverse and gaming right now are moving up together. They move up in lockstep. Same way when we see Ethereum move up, we see DeFi take that move up. So guys, we are in the most manipulated market in history. So if you take the time to study it, you can take advantage of it. And getting over into the crypto news, does the IMF have a hidden script for El Salvador Bitcoin play? And we know exactly that's what it is. It's a hidden script. The IMF is just not going to send a warning out there for no reason. El Salvador is a small piece of the puzzle. It's only like 6.5 million people in El Salvador. So we know this is a test for something much bigger. We know crypto is not going anywhere. We know crypto is set up for the fourth industrial revolution. But is the fourth industrial revolution here yet? No. We know it's being built. The foundation has already been laid. We have Jack Dorsey talking about UBI and Bitcoin. So guys, they are clearly laying down the foundation for airdropping free money. We know the people's mindset, especially in America, are already set up for it. It's 365 days to change a habit. And we know they want that free stimulus. But that programmable money, they don't understand. We have the digital yuan narrative and the Olympics. So guys, we have a lot of moving pieces going on that the New World Order can pull from. But we can clearly see the digital yuan is being set up as a new world reserve currency backed by that digital SDR. And the crypto teacher wrote about it a long time ago because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get their own stocks to C-word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day.
How do you foresee crypto impacting the world order?
I think it's interesting. I have a tiny percentage of my portfolio on it to diversify, but it is a very vulnerable incident because they can track who is operating on it. It can be tracked. It'll be outlawed probably by different governments, and in terms of its size, it has issues. So I think too much attention is spent on crypto, or somebody might be a gold bug, or somebody might be, I don't know, they hold gems or whatever they do. But I think that we're now in an era where we're going to have different types of money. We're going to question, money is a medium of exchange, but it's also a storehold of wealth. And we're going to be questioning what are the right storehold of wealth in the value. And you're going to see around the world, not only the digital versions of that take place in many forms, you're going to see other forms of that competition, I think, in the years ahead.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology, and I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They've seen this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.